everyone, it's Kat. Today I just had a crap ton of sweets, so today's gonna be a good day. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are gonna be comparing two different sponges in today's episode of Battle of the Sponges. In today's episode of Battle of the Sponges, we are going to be comparing the Juno&Co microfiber sponge against ShopMissA AOA Studios Wonder Blender microfiber sponge. So we're going to test it out, see if it's the same, if one of them is better than the other, all that good stuff. So if you want to see how all this turns out, continue on watching. Here's a side-by-side comparison. This is more of a darker blue, and this is like a very like washed out blue. And some more differences is there's like a little slit on the side, while this one is just like a teardrop. They do feel very similar. This one just feels more denser, but they do have that like the little texture that's exactly the same. And this is it before they're wet. This one's a tiny bit more smaller, but basically they're the same size. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet these and we'll compare them after that. So here it is after it's been wet, and some differences is the ShopMissA one definitely got way more bigger than the Juno&Co one. This one feels way more softer. It's not as dense as the Juno&Co one. So this half of my face will be the ShopMissA version. This half will be the Juno&Co version. We're gonna go ahead and test these bad boys out. So for foundation, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Shell. And I'm gonna pump some on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna start picking it up and start putting that on our faces. Alright, first thought is it is absorbing a lot of the product. It's kind of weird how much it is absorbing. And usually with the Juno&Co sponge, all I use is just one little pump for my whole face. So, and this is my second pump right now, which is kind of disappointing since the point of a microfiber sponge is not to absorb a lot of the product. So this kind of, I mean, it's applying my foundation really well. Not gonna lie about that. It is doing real good coverage. But the only downfall that I see from this sponge, it is a good sponge. I believe this is like $155 or something. So you get a really good deal on this sponge. It is a good one. Not gonna lie. It does apply my foundation very flawlessly. It's just the amount of product that this sponge absorbs is more. Alright, now moving on to the Juno&Co side. I'm going to apply some foundation on this side of my face. Right off the bat, a lot of foundation on my face, even though I used one little pump, which is amazing. This sponge is really good when it comes to saving your products. Another thing that I'm noticing that I really don't like about this sponge is sometimes it leaves like little stamp patches on here. I don't know what's the word for it, but you could tell like it's been stamped on, while this side is very flawless. So you have to go continuously pat so the little patches go away. Other than that, this is a really good sponge also, which just is $6. Also really affordable. Alright, now moving on to concealer. The concealer that I'm using is the Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. And I'm just going to put that on and see how it goes well with the sponge. I'm really impressed with this sponge. It really does apply my concealer and foundation very well, and I'm impressed. For $1.55, this is a steal. Really good affordable sponge. And usually like when you get a sponge for like $1, it's really hard and you know it doesn't even blend well, and it literally absorbs all of your product, barely putting any product on your face. But this one, it does absorb product, but not as much as the Beauty Blender, which is pretty nice. And it applies it really good, so I'm liking that a lot. Now putting that onto the Juno&Co side, applying some more of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer and blending it out with the Juno&Co sponge. Alright, now blending that out. It's also doing a really good job, but it's still doing that little stampy, patchy type thing, and you gotta go over and over and over and over and over again. But at the end, it is a really good result. And now I'm just gonna apply some loose powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in this shade Fair Light. And I'm not gonna bake, I'm just going to set my under eyes with this and see how well it works. Ooh, it really set everything in place really nice. I really like how that turned out. Ooh, so nice. And this is a really good affordable loose setting powder, and it's so great. You guys should check it out. I believe it's like $4 or $5. Still really affordable. And yeah, check it out. Alright, now setting this part. This is really good with powders, to be honest. Like, especially setting powders, it is so good because it is microfiber and stuff. So I really like how it sets with this. So overall, my final opinion on this sponge is that it's pretty damn good. I really like it. I enjoyed using it. And for $1.55, that is a steal. It is really good. It's amazing. And I really loved how it set my foundation and put on my concealer and the powder. So it was really good. And it is $1.55 because some of the portions of the money does go to, I believe, for animal rescue or something like that. So that's also really good. You can get this again at ShopMissA. And ShopMissA is super duper affordable because literally everything is $1. So that is real great. And yeah, I really do like both sponges. They're both great. They're both affordable. And overall, I think the winner of today's battle is going to be the ShopMissA AOA Studio Microfiber Sponge. I just like this side of my face just a little bit more better than this side. And it was easy to apply. It was great. And overall, I really enjoyed using it. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Don't be scared to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!